Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're viewing my channel for the first time, you are welcome. My name is Jennifer and I'm currently studying in the United Kingdom. So today I'm going to be answering some questions that some prospective international students have asked me. Some of you want to know the kind of jobs, the kind of part-time jobs you can do while studying as a student in the United Kingdom. So I'll be taking you through the list of jobs that you can do while studying part-time. This is based on my experience so far. I've been here for 5 months now, so I'll just take you through the jobs that you can do. I didn't come up with these jobs. These are jobs that I found out that you can do as international students while studying here. So I've taken a note of about 15 of the jobs. I've put them right on my desktop. So just stay with me on this video. I'll take you through these jobs, okay? Welcome back guys. So before I take you through these jobs, I just want to let you know that for you to do these part-time jobs, you necessarily do not need to have like a professional experience. All they need from you is that you should be smart, you should be hardworking, diligent, time conscious. Those interpersonal skills, that's the kind of skill that you need to do these part-time jobs. They are not difficult. If you're a smart person, I think you should be able to catch along if you're offered any of those jobs to do. So the first job on my list is a receptionist, or you can also refer to it as a front desk officer. I'm sure most of us knows what a receptionist is, or a front desk officer. So that's the first job on my list. So if you know that. The second job on my list is a retail attendant. Now for you to be a retail attendant, of course you know what retail is and you know what attendant is. Maybe you could be at the counter, at a supermarket, at a grocery store, or at basically any place that sells products or items or whatever it is that you're selling. All you just need to do is to attend to whoever wants to pay for their item, and you offer them a system for them to pay, if it's POS or whatever it is that the method of payment is. Just basically you attending to a customer to pay for their goods or their item. So the third item on my list is a call center personnel. The responsibility of a call center agent is to basically answer customers' questions via phone call. So you know what that is. So the fourth job on my list is a keogh staff. A keogh staff is very common at football events or maybe gatherings where they have to put up items to sell to people that are attending an event. And so people would want to eat at an event, so they have kiosks that have been built at these event centers or event places, or in a football stadium you just sell food items or basically any items to customers at an event. That's just all you'll be doing as an event as a keogh staff. The next job on my list is an event steward, or it's also called a customer steward. What you'll be doing as an event steward is to basically just offer a service at events. It could be a football match, or it could be at an event in an open park. So event steward, you see them mostly wearing a high-vis reflective jacket. So basically what you just be doing is to be directing people, like customers or people that have come for that event. You just show them their way around. Maybe they need to go to a particular place at an event. If they would have labeled the event area to have like different places where you could go do different things, and most people might not know where to go do things, where to go do some stuff at. So all you just need to do is to direct them. They might ask you, where can I get to the restroom? So it's your duty as an event staff or an event steward to show people around at an event. Okay, item on my list is a production operative. So you could also call this a food production operative. So basically a food production operative or a production operative, what you'll be doing as a production operative is to assist in the production of food, basically as factories. So you have different factories producing different food items. It could be potatoes, it could be meats, it could be biscuits, it could be anything. So just you basically working in a production line. It could be packaging the biscuits, packaging or labeling whatever food item it is. So it's just you rendering assistance in a factory. You might not really need an experience, but I believe that if you're going to be working as a production operative for the first time, that particular factory or whoever is in charge of recruitment for that particular factory, they would organize like an induction where you'll be inducted and you'll be told what to do and how to go about it. Because it requires you to do something repeatedly, like you labeling biscuits. You could label whatever item it is. You could do that repeatedly for several hours. So if you have the energy to do that, I can say why not go for it. Next item on my list is a domestic staff. It's also called a cleaning staff or a hygiene staff. So basically what you just do is clean. If you have experience doing domestic chores at home, I don't think this particular job will be difficult for you. Just requires you to clean. Just basically use soap, use water, use brush, or whatever it is that you be offered to clean. It could be an office, it could be a hospital, it could be anywhere, just you doing basic cleaning. The next job on my list is a kitchen porter. You could work as a kitchen porter at hotels, at hospitals, or basically any place where they have a kitchen. All you just need to do is to just wash some plates that have been used by people in that particular place, and just make the plates clean for use again. It's not that difficult of a job. Of course, you're good in doing domestic chores, you should be able to know how to wash plates. No, why not do that, to raise money for your living expense. The next job on my list is a bar attendant. Now, this particular job might require you to do like a kind of training with handling or serving alcohol. I don't know if you don't have issues with doing that. Like what you just do basically is to just serve people drinks. It could be non-alcoholic drinks, it could be alcoholic drinks at a bar, at an event, or basically anywhere where you're needed to serve drinks. So I think to be a bartender you need to do some kind of training where they will give you like a certificate or a license to serve both to serve alcoholic drinks especially. So but it's not a hard training, or it's not a hard experience. If you're able to do that, why not do that? The next job on my list is a warehouse operative. So you basically be working at maybe factories or a warehouse, basically packaging items, customers' items or goods, for delivery. Maybe if an order is being made, you just go to the warehouse where the item is being stored and sort them out. So it requires you doing a lot of carrying and lifting. If you have the energy to do that, especially guys, this warehouse operative will be very good for you. So the next job on my list is a support worker, or you can refer to it as a healthcare worker or a carer. So if you're working as a carer or a support worker, you could work at hospitals, you could work at care homes, it could be residential care homes, or basically anywhere where you're supposed to assist people that are not able to do things themselves, especially old people or special people that need assistance living their daily lives, that can't do things on their own. So you're just basically going to be supporting them in living their lives, maybe feeding them, giving them their medication, cleaning them and basically helping people to live their daily lives. And I think you might actually need an experience to be a carer, but if you do a lot of research, you'll be able to find some agencies or some companies that will be willing to give you some sort of training before you start working for them, like before you start working as a support worker or a carer for them. So if you're lucky enough to find an agency or a company that will be willing to train you, I think is a good job for you to do as a student. The last job on my list is a catering staff. Of course, you know what catering is. Basically you serving food. It could be at an event, it could be at a hotel, it could be at basically anywhere where you're supposed to serve food, cook food and serve food. It's not a difficult job. If you go through the induction process where you showed what to do and how to do it, it's something that you should be willing to go for. I know some of you might be asking, hey Jenny, these jobs are very menial jobs. Do they pay enough? Would I be able to earn enough to pay my house rent, fund my living expense? I would say that you should not worry. I know you might be worried that it's menial jobs and all, but these jobs are very humble jobs. You don't need to carry, you don't really need to do anything. Basically, just go and work and earn money, because you relocating to another country, you need to be able to do jobs that would help you raise money to pay your house rent and fund your living expense, basically, because you're going to need food and all of those things. You need to work. So I think you should be willing to do jobs that would help you to raise money to fund your living expense. And why not do those jobs? Because they are humble jobs. Nobody's looking at you. Just do your work and go your way. If you're able to utilize your 20 hours, you should be able to earn enough while doing most of this job to be able to pay your house rent and pay your bills, pay your bus tickets and all of those stuff that you need to do for your living expenses. So hey, these are the jobs I have. And some people might ask, how would I be able to get this job? I would advise that immediately you come into the United Kingdom, you should sign up. Just go on Google or online and search for agencies that you can be able to register with and sign up with. Or if you're not able to find agencies, you could go to websites that have job offerings like Indeed Jobs, Total Jobs. There are lots of websites online where you can find part-time jobs. But I think one advice that I would give is just basically just communicate with the students that you meet here, maybe people that have come here before you. You could just reach out to them and ask them the agencies that they are working for. That's a faster way to be able to reach out to agencies through referral. If you make your findings, or you're able to know the agencies that other students have been working for, you can give them a phone call them and just introduce yourself and submit your documents to them, sign up with them, and you should be able to get something as soon as you come. If you're able to get a professional job, good for you, but that one might take a long time. But these flexible jobs are very easy to get, because they're very flexible. Okay, so thank you guys for watching my video. If you loved this video, just give me a like, click the like button, or subscribe to my channel, click the red button. Subscribe to my channel, guys. Click the red button down here. Okay, I'll see you next time in my next video. See you. Bye.